Do you see hurts the way that God sees hurts? Hey friends, it's Pastor Mike from Fellowship Church. Always love to connect with you midweek. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful weather. Know that we love you and are praying for you. That question for you again, do you see hurts the same way that God sees hurts? Hey, if you're a part of the Fellowship family, you know that we sustained a pretty significant loss earlier this week. A young man named Aaron Kuhn, just a much beloved part of our Fellowship family, passed away. 15 years old, died from complications of a brain tumor. We certainly hoped that we had more time with Aaron, but he passed away on Monday and he will be sorely missed for sure. Well, friends, we all experience hurts and pains in this life. And I was thinking about that a little bit earlier today, thinking, I wonder if we see hurts the same way that God sees hurts. Because honestly, from a very young age, you learned that life hurts. At some point in time, somebody taught you not to put your hand on a hot stove. Hopefully you learned from them, because otherwise that hurts. When you learned how to ride a bicycle without training wheels, you learned that life hurts. When you didn't get invited to that party that everybody else got invited to, you learned that there's another kind of pain, emotional pain. As you grew up and became an adult, perhaps you suffered from a broken relationship. You may have lost a job. You may have had surgical procedures. At some point in time in this life, friends, we all experience pain and we discover that life hurts. And really, from the Bible, we know that Jesus understood pain pretty well too, because the Bible tells us that Jesus was acquainted with suffering. I don't know about you, but if I knew that suffering was out there, I wouldn't want to make its acquaintance. Just get away from me. But Jesus was acquainted with suffering, so he understood pain pretty well too. But here's something that I know from the Bible. It comes from a great verse. It's Romans chapter 8, verse 18. I remember that, Romans 8:18. And it simply says, the Apostle Paul, I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. Let me say that again. I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. Now, the reason why I put my hands like that when I say that verse is because the phrase I consider is literally an accounting phrase. It's like adding up a ledger and saying, now that I've seen all the numbers and I understand how they relate to each other, I understand this thing. So this is Paul saying, on the one hand, we have hurts, the present sufferings of this world. And that can be physical, it could be emotional, it could be relational, it could even be spiritual. Sometimes life just hurts. So Paul could say, on the one hand, we have those hurts. And then he'd say, but on the other hand, we have the glory that will be revealed in us. Friends, I'd love to know what that means, but I don't understand it completely. It sounds like a heaven thing, like somehow glory, which is a God thing, is going to be revealed in us, like meaning God's somehow going to cause it to come forward from us. I don't know what it means. It just sounds like heaven coming to me and you. So on the one hand, we have present sufferings. On the other hand, we have glory. And Paul says, I consider that this is not worth comparing to this. And every time he would say, glory wins. So friends, here's what I know. Life hurts. You will experience pain in this life. You will live with grief from losses. You'll experience other kinds of pain, physical, emotional, relational, spiritual. You'll find out that life hurts. But God says it's not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us, meaning that someday God is going to reveal glory to us in a way in which those hurts just won't even be part of the equation anymore. That's the way that I view pain today. Helps me understand the hurts of this world a bit, knowing that God has something that triumphs over all of those hurts. Friends, may that find a home in your hearts as well. Romans 8:18. Know that we love you. Know that we pray over you. Know that we're praying over the Kuhn family as well. We love them too. Take care. God bless. Have a great week. Bye-bye.